channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. We're gonna get right into it. I don't know what I'm inside of this, but y'all, let me just take y'all on this wild ride, because this was a really crazy night. And I should have told y'all this story. I'm getting ahead of myself. So for the sake of this video, we are gonna call the girl we were talking about Erica. So I worked with Erica at my old job. She was actually the one that hired me, and yeah, we got cool like that. So she used to work at the same job that I told y'all I worked with Delilah and Nisha. So I'm telling these stories like all out of order. I don't know why I do that. Oh well, I'm so sorry. But Erica was the first person that I hung out with at the job. And once y'all get to the end of this story, y'all gonna be like, Lauren, now why would you go and hang out with somebody again and then something happened and then you did it again? Like, I hung out with all three of them. So just, I don't know what to tell y'all. I ignore red flags. I ignore warning signs. When I do see red flags, I like to see how red the flag can get. Like, I'm hard-headed. I don't know. But also, look at it like, if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't have a story to tell y'all. So really, you should be thanking me for your entertainment purposes. Anyways, so like I said, Erica was the one that hired me, and she was real cool. Now, mind you, at this time when I'm working at this job, I'm like 19, I think. Yeah, 19 going on 20. Erica like a cool 28, 29. Cool 10 years ahead of me. Just keep that in mind. So we working together like real closely because she's obviously the one that's training me, and yeah, we just talking. She's real cool. Like, we got a lot in common. She funny. She just real cool to talk to. So one day we was at work and she was like, you know, like, what you be doing whenever you don't be at work? And I'm just like, oh girl, nothing. Like, I just be at home with my mama. Like, I just moved to Florida. Like, I don't even think I've been in Florida for like a full year at that point. Like, I had moved in June of 2014. June, yeah, and it was probably like February or March or something of 2015. I'm just like, yeah girl, I just be, you know, working or at the crib, and I'm telling her like, oh yeah, I was at this school, but I'm transferring. But at the time I didn't know which school I wanted to transfer to. So we just talked, and she was like, you should come out and hang out with me and my friends one weekend, just so you can, you know, like, get out the house, get to know people, mingle and stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh yeah, like, that's cool. Like I said, while we was working together, like, she was a real cool girl. Like, I didn't get like nothing from her, no bad vibes or nothing. She was always cool, down to earth, easy to talk to, everything like that. So I'm just like, yeah, like, I would actually love to like hang out with you. Why is my battery on 2 when I just shot? Anyways, child. So I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, we can hang out. So we talking back and forth about this for like a couple weeks, which was kind of weird to me because like, it would always be like, she would be working and I would be off, or like I would be working and she would be off. So like, our schedules never like meshed together, which was weird because she was the one who made the schedules. I'm just like, if you want us to hang out, just give both of us the same off day. But all right. So it ended up being one week we did both have Saturday off, and I believe I had the Saturday and Sunday off, and she has Saturday off, and she probably had to like go in like later that day on a Sunday, whatever the case may be. So she's just like, let's go out this weekend, blah blah blah. So we talking all day, like texting all throughout the day. Y'all know me, like I always tell y'all, if I got something to do, what I'm gonna go do? Go get a new outfit. Exactly. So I'm at the same mall that we work at, going into the stores, trying to find me an outfit. Found me an outfit, cool. The day is the day, nothing spectacular happened. It was just a regular chill day. So then nighttime come, and she called me and she was like, come to my apartment, like drive to my apartment, and then I'll drive us to where we going. And she didn't tell me like where we was going beforehand or nothing. I'm just like, okay. So I get ready, I leave the house, and then I go to her apartment. So I get there, and it's really weird. Like, she stayed in like a nice apartment complex, but it was in like a very sketchy part of town. And also, so like, she stayed in like a gated community, like a gated apartment complex, but only people who lived there could park inside the complex, right? So they had like parking on the street, like in front of the complex, and then across the street it was like a public parking garage. Like it was free and all of that, but it was just like, it was in like a really sketchy, like bad part of town. But the apartment complex itself was nice as hell. I was just very confused. I didn't really want to park my car there, but I was just like, I'm already here. Like, I don't want to, you know, like cause no trouble or nothing. I was just like in my head, you know, if something happens to my car, I'm gonna just worry about that when I come back to my car at the end of the night. Like, I'm not thinking about it. So she come down to get me. And like I said, it was like a gated apartment complex, but if you ever stayed in a gated community or like been to a gated community, y'all know it's like, it's the gate part, like where people cars of course like go in and out, but also like to the side it's like a door that's gated too, and you know, like scan your key card or your key ring or whatever you do to like scan to get in and out. So she came to that and she let me in. So everything cool, like she looked cute. I'm like, oh girl, you look so cute. She's like, you too. We walk up to her apartment, and like I told y'all in previous story times before, I was not a big drinker, like at all. Like not in high school, not when I was with Sean, like nothing. Like I maybe have taken like a sip or two of like a few different kind of drinks, but like to just be drinking alcohol, that just was not me. So needless to say, I'm a very like lightweight, obviously. So, and also she told me like, let's pregame like at her house. I didn't even know like what pregame meant until somebody like explained it to me. But anyways, so we go up to her apartment and everything cool. Like she was in a good mood. Like when she came down and got me, and we go back to the apartment, she got like the music playing on her speaker, everything cool. So she pulled out this really cheap bottle of, I'm trying to like censor my words because sometimes YouTube be cool, sometimes they don't, but just stay with me. Some and it was no chase. Who finna drink this shot with no chase? So I chased it with water. Yes, I did. I'm not caring. I don't care. So we take the shot or whatever, and I chased it with water, and next thing you know, she just like on her phone. She just like huffing and puffing like, oh my gosh, like, So I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like, what happened? What's going on? So she just like, my friends were supposed to come. They always do this to me. Like, they always tell me they're going to do one thing and then they end up doing another. And then, hold on real quick. So she like stop mid-conversation and get to calling somebody and the person don't pick up. She like, like screaming. So I'm just like, I know this could not really that good, but maybe you need to take like another shot or something, because the mood, the vibe is just shifting. Like she's very irritated, agitated, on edge. So I'm just thinking in my head, this is not how we should start off the night. This is not, and I should have taken that and went with that and went home, but I didn't. I did not. So very irritated, very agitated. She's still on her phone. She's just like, I can't stand when they do this to me. I can't stand it. Like, oh, I'm just so sick of this. Like, they always do this to me. So I'm like, girl, like, it's okay. We about to see our friends anyways. Like, we gonna see them, like, when we get to wherever we going. Like, it's not that big of a deal. She was just like, no, you just don't understand. They always do this to me. I'm just like, okay. So she's just like, come on, let's go. So we get in her car and she is driving like a bat out of hell, y'all. I like to think that I am a professional NASCAR race car driver. When you get in that Jeep and I let that seat up, we're doing the dash. However, I know when and where to do it. When to do it, when not to do it. When I tell y'all she's doing the dash, like we're dipping in and out of lanes. Like she's just almost barely making it to the next lane without hitting somebody from the back. Like, it was really scary. And I know that I'm a lightweight and I wasn't like drunk or nothing like that, but if I was off that one little shot, I'm definitely sober now because I don't want to lose my life. So we get to where we're going, and it's basically like we went to like the next city over, and it's basically like a whole bunch of like bars. Like the only thing I can compare it to is, because I'm from South Carolina, if you didn't know, if you've ever been to South Carolina from South Carolina, it's like 5 Points basically, but like way bigger, like way more bars. So I'm just in my head like, I'm thinking we going to like the club or something, because you know, like sometimes clubs could be like 18 to get in and 21 to drink, or now nowadays I think it's really like 21 damn near to get in, 21 and up, and you gotta just slide the doorman like some money or something if you underage. But I'm just thinking, like, I thought we was like, you know, like gonna go to the club. Like, I can't go in no bar, like I'm only 19, right? So I'm like asking her like, oh, what we doing? So she was like, we gonna bar hop. And I'm just like, bitch, why you didn't say that? Like, I'm thinking we gonna go to the club, listen to music all night. Like, she was just like, oh no, you're good. Like, I know everybody down here, like you're with us tonight, like you're fine. So Erica was born and raised in this city. So she said she know everybody, so okay, you must be good. I don't know how this is gonna work because my ID clearly says I'm 19, but whatever, I'm not thinking too much of it. So we get out the car and we kind of just like leaned up on her car. It's like hella people like all around, like all outside, and people are passing by. She's saying hey to people and stuff like that. So she get on her phone again. So she calling this one person and they not answer. She's getting more and more mad every time she called and don't pick up. So then I guess she called a different person. So should I give the friends a name? I don't really think the friends need a name. Just know it was me, Erica, 2 of her homegirls, and then a homeboy. So she called the second girl and then she's like, where y'all at? Like, I've been calling, blah blah blah. Like, why she ain't been picking up the phone? So I guess the girl was like, oh, we here, like we walking towards y'all, whatever. So Erica was like, come on, hurry up, like y'all get on my nerves, like and then hang up the phone. So we just standing there, she rolling her eyes. Like, I'm feeling uncomfortable even trying to like strike up a conversation with her because like you're so irritated. Like, girl, it's not that big of a deal. And also I want to add, like, I've been back to this place like recently. When did we go? Like 2020, I think, or 2021, something like that. We visited this place again, y'all. The type of outfits that we had on, you don't need to dress up to go down here. Like, a cute top and like some booty shorts and sandals would suffice. Like, you don't have to put on heels and get all nicely dressed with like a dress and like do, like, I could have dialed down the makeup. Like, I didn't have to do so much. Like, I felt like we were sticking out because like people was dressed down but still cute but comfortable, you know. So I'm just like, that's why I thought we was going to the club, because Erica had on like a better outfit than me with like heels and shit. And like, we get to the place, I'm just like, this is not giving heels in a dress. This is not giving heels at all. It's cobblestone. Like, don't even get me started about wearing heels on cobblestone. I'm not gonna break my ankle for nobody. Anyways, so finally I'm assuming at the time, these people keep like walking towards us, like getting closer and closer, and they making like direct eye contact with us. So I'm assuming these are her friends. So they walk up and she's irritated, and one friend was like, girl, please not tonight, like come on. Like, she was like, where were y'all? Like, y'all were supposed to come by the house, like what happened? And the girl was like, oh, we got sidetracked, like we were gonna be late, coming up late, like we are bar hopping. Like, what do you mean late? Like, we got a reservation at a restaurant or something. So she was just like, we were gonna be late if we came to your house. And then when we got here, we saw, like, she just started like naming names, and like we were walking in the opposite direction, and like we just lost track of time. Like, it's not that big of a deal, like just calm down. So Eric was just like, y'all always do this for me, like I'm so sick of this. So then like randomly she's just like, oh, and by the way, this is my coworker Lauren, well, my friend Lauren. So I'm just like, hey y'all, like they introduced themselves to me, like, oh hi, like, oh you're so pretty, like da da da, we're gonna have so much fun tonight. Erica's just like, yeah, she's never been here before, she just moved to Florida. Like, I told her we were going to show her a good time. It would have been an even better time if y'all like would have came to my house. Like, she just would not let it go. And knowing Erica, even like after this, she's the type of person that just like always wants control over a situation. Like, she wants to be in charge, she wants to make the calls, she wants to call the shots. Like, she wants full total control, like all the time. So I guess if she planned out something like in her head and it don't go that way, like it just irritates her real bad. So anyways, so we walk in towards the first bar, and I'm not really like planning on like getting like sloppy drunk, because first of all, I don't know y'all, and like I barely know Erica. I've only known her for like 2 or 3 weeks at this point. Like, I don't know y'all, and plus like I just don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to get like sloppy drunk. So like I said, Erica know everybody. So we get in line, and you know, when you go to a bar, you hand them your ID. They obviously check your ID, see if it's fake, whatever they do or whatever, and then they hand it back and you go in. So we get in line, and Erica's talking to the doorman. None of them pull out their IDs, like they're just talking to him. And then she was like, oh, and by the way, this is my friend Lauren, she's new in town. And the guy he was real nice. He was just like, oh, like what brought you to Florida, and da 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 da, like just talking, whatever, just small talking. And he was just like, oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight. I should have paid attention to when he said this. Right? It's not clicking, Steven. It's not clicking. He said verbatim,
you're gonna have so much fun tonight because this group really knows how to party.
Now, I'm just thinking, okay, they know how to turn up. They know how to have a good time. Like, cool. Like, I'm not putting two and two together, y'all. I want y'all to listen to the certain verbiage that I'm using and the certain words that I'm using to see if somebody gonna catch on before I say what I'm gonna say. Cool. So he's just like, yeah, y'all gonna have a good time. They really know how to party, like have so much fun. Yes, great. So we walk in. So I'm just like, okay, like, thanks. So we walk in, and I ordered me a mixed drink. I really can't remember what I ordered, but it wasn't a shot or nothing. It was just a mixed drink, and I just planned on sipping on that one mixed drink, maybe 2 mixed drinks for the rest of the night. I'm not trying to do too much. So, and Erica like moved, like it would be like, it was almost like she was like bipolar. And I'm not trying to like stigmatize or like nothing, because like don't play with people's like mental health disorders or nothing like that. Like I have generalized anxiety disorder, so I'm not even trying to like sound like nothing. I'm just saying like the way her moods would like be severe happy, severe mad, severe sad, like it was just super extreme, like back and forth. So when she was like introducing me and stuff to the bouncer or whatever, she was very happy, like giddy, like uppity. And then we got in, she was back irritated again. So I'm just like, I can't keep up with her. So we are at the bar and we're talking, and I'm talking to the homeboy. He don't need a name. Nobody really needs a name. And we're just talking or whatever. And Erica and the 2 homegirls, Erica was like, I'm just still like so annoyed. Like y'all always do this to me. So the one homegirl was like, you want to take a bathroom break? So Erica was like, yeah, like you got it? Got what? So she's like, yeah, let's go to the bathroom. Now let me just pause right here, because remember how I told y'all in the story with Nisha and her wig and her gang of delusional weird ass friends, how Nisha kept pushing me to come to the bathroom with them? I could have went. Because like, okay, don't get me wrong. Like if I'm in a group setting and the girls like, yes, the girl code, let's just all go to the bathroom. Because what we do in the bathroom, we in there turning up, we drunk, we taking pictures in the mirror, like all of that, like everything is fun. I didn't go to the bathroom with Nisha and her weird ass friends because number one, Nisha and her wig would have taken up majority of the space in the bathroom as is. That's number one. Number 2, some of y'all be getting really beside yourselves in the comments telling me what I coulda, woulda, shoulda did. And what are you telling me something from years and years ago? Oh, I would have did this. Oh, I would have did. I didn't ask you what you would have done, babe. I don't care what you would have done. Keep it. And then when I return the same energy back in the comments, y'all want to delete them. But anyways, that's besides the point. I didn't want to go to the bathroom with Nisha and her weird ass friends because I didn't want to. Now what? Now what do we do? So when Erica said that they was going to the bathroom, I went with them. Why? Because I wanted to. And they wasn't weird. Like I told y'all in the story with Nisha and her wig, her friends were already being weird from jump. Like out the gate, they was already being weird to me. They was already being standoffish. They wasn't talking. It wasn't giving like warm, fuzzy, butterfly, welcoming vibes. Erica and her homegirls, like they were so kind. Like when they seen me, they hugged me. They complimented me. Like it just was complete night and day. For the slow people in the back, because I'm tired of y'all coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, I don't give a damn what you would have did, quite frankly. I don't care. So anyways, so yeah, so we go to the bathroom, and I actually had to go to the bathroom. So I'm just like, cool. So we walk to the bathroom. Take a shot every time I say bathroom, please. You fit me toe up. We go to the bathroom, and one of the homegirls, like she's first in line, like she's first to open the door or whatever. It's 2 stalls in the bathroom, 2 stalls, and then, you know, like a mirror and a sink and paper towels and all of that stuff. She kneels down and she looks to make sure nobody's in the restroom. But I'm just thinking, because I said I gotta go to the bathroom, they probably gotta go. They just trying to make sure there ain't nobody in there, right? So we get in the motherfucking bathroom and I go in the stall. I'm doing my business. I'm minding my business. I'm not doing nothing. I don't hear nobody else going to the bathroom beside me. So I'm just like, oh, maybe that one is like broken or something. They gotta wait for me to come out. So I hear all of them like talking and stuff, like they're crowded around the sink and the mirror. So I'm, you know, just in there doing what I do, not trying to do too much because I hate using public bathrooms. Please don't. I'm trying to not touch nothing. So I end up getting done in there, and I guess they didn't hear me open. Well, I know for sure they didn't hear me open the door because I gotta go wash my hands. Y'all, guys, when I open this bathroom stall, like I said, they crowded around. And the way I'm trying to explain how the mirror looked to y'all so y'all can understand. So like it was a mirror on the wall in front of the sink or whatever, but it was high up to where, like, you know, like the closer or the further back you get in a mirror, you can see stuff and you can't see stuff. The way the mirror was propped up, like the height that it was sitting at, I can be back there and look at the mirror and see directly, like in front of them, like where they were doing the stuff on the sink. So I'm just standing there, and I cannot do too much for YouTube, but just know, all you heard was like all of them. So I don't know if, like, I probably like look like a deer in headlights, y'all. I don't know if like I had made a noise or if I had stepped on something, like something made a noise to where like it startled them and they all turned around. And I'm looking at them and they looking at me and I'm looking at them. And I'm looking behind Erica, seeing what I'm seeing on the sink. And it's like, I'm like, please use your context clues, or please ask somebody in the comments what I'm talking about, because I cannot say this on YouTube. I just cannot. But y'all, I didn't know that people did that. And I know that's so like dumb of me to think, because like in the 80s, I'm pretty sure everybody, it don't matter if you or did that, but like, just imagine me coming from like a very small town in South Carolina, like no more than like 5,000 people in my hometown. Maybe that was even a stretch at the time that I was living there. Like small town, like I've never been exposed to nothing but like tree and liquor, y'all. Like never seen nothing, no nothing. Like I've never ever seen anything, especially like in person. But like just to be like it was like a culture shock. Like I was like, what the fuck? So they turned around, they looking at me, y'all. When Erica turned around, she still had stuff like. So what does she do? She takes her finger, she wipes her nose, and then she puts her finger in her mouth. Y'all. So then, to make matters even worse, the one homegirl who even mentioned this bathroom break, who even wanted to go on this bathroom break, she goes,
"Did you want some?"
Oh God, I'm having a heart attack. What? Do I want what? Do who want what? Huh? I had so many thoughts going through my head. So many thoughts going through my head. All I could say out my mouth was, no thank you. Because you're not talking to me. You can't be talking to me. What? Y'all, I didn't know what to do. I'm hanging out with a whole bunch of kids. So I said no thank you, and I just said like, oh, can I just like wash my hands real quick? So they gathered up their little lab area, holding it, grabbed it up, and they're holding it. I'm trying to, that's the quickest I ever washed my hands. I probably didn't even get all the bacteria off my hands. I don't care. I'm trying to get out this restroom, out this bathroom. Excuse me. So I'm drying my hands, and I'm just like, I'm gonna just go back to the bar with what's his face, like with the homeboy, because I forgot to mention when they said they was going to the bathroom or whatever, he was just like, I'm gonna just order us a round of drinks. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just go back to the bar with him, and like, y'all take y'all time, do what y'all do. So they're like, we'll be out in a second. I'm just like, yeah, take your time. I'm walking out of the bathroom like, this is normal? This is what people do? Like, it's nothing, y'all. I was so like, I don't even know like what, like, so I go back to the bar with what's his face, and I'm just like out the gate with it. You know your friends in there doing, so he's just like, yeah, huh? And keep in mind, all of us are. So I'm like, this is normal. So he's like, yeah, like, no, I mean, like, no, not like every single time we go out. Like, they don't do it every day or nothing. But like, yeah, like, you see how on edge Erica was. Like, yeah, like, she just needed something to like calm her nerves. Like, she'll be fine. Like, it's okay. Like, they don't do it like every single day though. But like, yeah, sometimes like when you know, you just go out and you just need something to like take the edge off, you know? No, I don't know. Where do you even get this? Y'all, I had so many questions. I was so confused. And I just knew right there and then I was not going to spend the rest of my time that night with them. Like, I just knew I wanted to go home. But Erica drove. And I know somebody gonna be like, Lo, I thought you said like you like driving. I normally do like driving. And I don't know why I thought like, for some strange reason, I might be like sloppy, drunk, or like blacked out or something, and like I just want to have a good time and not worry about like pacing myself because I gotta drive. But I should have went with my first instinct and just drove myself there, so I could have been like, this is a little too much for me, I'm gonna dip. No, I didn't do that. So they come out the bathroom, and it's just like Erica was a completely different person. She was not irritated no more. She wasn't mad. She wasn't agitated, nothing. So we stand at the bar, and I'm talking to dude, and I'm like, you know, like leaned on the bar a little bit, and he's like standing with his back on the bar, like facing towards the crowd, but like talking to me. So Erica comes from behind me. She just like hugs me like, oh, friend, like, friend, where did you go? Like, oh my gosh, like, this is the beginning of like a great night. We're gonna have so much fun. Erica, who is we? Who is us? Who? I'm confused. So remember how I told y'all the door guy, the bouncer said, oh, they know how to party? You know, people use party as like, and again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're confused, anything, ask somebody in the comments, because I'm not explaining it. I can't. I should have taken that as a red flag. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? So she's just like, come on, y'all, like, let's go to the dance floor, like, let's dance. And I'm in my head like, how am I gonna make my escape plan? How am I gonna make my escape plan? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta get the fuck away from y'all. So we go to the dance floor, and y'all know those little videos where y'all see people like in the middle of the dance floor, and they just be like dancing, like feeling on themselves, like in their own world. That's what she was doing, like just like feeling on herself, like just, you couldn't tell her nothing. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And all her friends, like all three of them, like three musketeers, like just dancing, like, yeah girl, yeah, fuck it up. So I'm kind of just like standing there, and I'm like, you know, I'm doing a little two-step. I'm not finna start dancing like that, but you know, I'm doing a little two-step. Mind you, they dancing like this, and like Migos, like fight night or something was on. Like, it was like not a song where you're supposed to be like dancing. Like, it was just very weird, y'all. I felt like we was in that one scene on White Chicks where Terry Crews had like the girl drink, and it was just very, very weird. So I'm in my head still trying to figure out what my escape plan is gonna be. So I was just like, oh my god, I got such a great idea. So y'all remember Theodore, and if you are not new to my channel, you know who Theodore is. If you are new, I suggest you go. I got plenty of stories about him. He was the one who baby mama threw the brick through the window. He was the one who I found a used hot dog pack in his bathroom. I got like a couple stories on Theodore, but I remembered he stays like near my mom, which means he stays near where I'm at. So I text him with the swiftness. Now mind you, it's probably like, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Still kind of early, but still kind of late. So I texted him hoping that he was just gonna like immediately hit me back. So I'm just like, what you doing, you up? And he texted me back within like 5 minutes. So he probably thought I'm trying to text him on some, oh, I'm trying to slide on you tonight, you finna get some booty. No, I need you to come save me. So I run down the situation to him. I'm telling him everything. I probably sent him a paragraph back, and all he texted back was, I'm on my way. Theodore, you be acting kind of weird, and you be having me in weird situations, but at this point, like, I mess with you for real. Like, thank you. So he really got me out that jam. So keep in mind, remember I said the dude had ordered us another round of drinks. I didn't even want to drink no more with them, y'all. Like, I just asked the bartender for some water, and that was it. So the guy was like, oh, you're not drinking? Like, and I'm just like, no, I'm just trying to like slow down. We're gonna be out like all night. I don't want to get like too drunk. Like, he's just like, right. Like, I feel you. Like, I got it. So they finishing up their drinks or whatever. They're like, come on guys, like, let's go to like the second spot. So much fun, yay. Now I'm trying to plan this to where, like, number one, I'm not walking out of this bar and just like standing waiting for Theodore. And two, like, I want it to be like a clean break. Like, we're walking out and they go this way and I go this way. And I'm just like, I'm gonna make up some type of excuse, something. I'm gonna make up some type of lie. So I'm trying to like stall a little bit. So we walk out of the bar and they're, you know, they're high. So they're talking to people. They're like dancing in the street. It's no music playing. They dancing to the imaginary music in their head. It's just too much going on. So Theodore asked me like which bar I was at. So I told him, he's like, I'm finna put my hazards on. Like, you know, like I'm close to whatever. So he had to like, you know, pull to the side or whatever, put his hazards on. I was just gonna jump in the car. So we're out there talking. He told me he pulling up and I'm just like, hey y'all, I'm finna go. So Erica was like, what? So I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm just like, I'm not feeling so well. Like, my stomach, it just started hurting like so bad. Like, I don't know. I don't want to like ruin the rest of the night. Like, y'all go, like, y'all continue having fun. Like, I'm so sorry. But like, yeah. So what? I just stuttered so bad. Should I cut that out? I be stuttering sometimes, y'all. Whatever, I'm not cutting that out. Because y'all get the real authentic me. Anyways, so she's like, how are you gonna go? Like, you rode with me. So I was just like, oh, my friend, he's here to get me or whatever. So she's just like, please, like, no, don't go. They're like, no, Lauren, don't go. Like, we can get you some water or something. Like, we're going to the next spot. Please don't go. And I'm just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. So I don't know if like Erica consents, like, because I saw them do what they did that made me uncomfortable or what, but she was just like very like, she hugged me whenever I was leaving, and she like did one of those hugs, and then like she pulled me back and she like looked me like dead in my face, and she's like, are you sure you're good? Like, you're good? Like, you're fine? I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. So she's like, you're sure? Like, you're sure? You're positive, right? Like, you're sure? You're good? You're fine? I'm just like, yes, Erica, I'm okay. My stomach hurts, but yeah, I'm okay. You're sure? You're good? We're good. Yeah, so remember how I said we work together, y'all. So just keep that in mind. So she's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna make sure you made it home safe. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna call. I might even FaceTime. You're good. So I'm just like, yeah. So I hop in that car with Theodore and I'm just like, get me the fuck up out of here. So unbeknownst to me, because I'm breaking down everything from the time I got to Erica's apartment to the time I got in his car, I'm telling him everything. So he was just like, yeah, I could have told you that. Like, people don't really like come down here, like, for real. It just be like people who be down here, and like, yeah, if you do see people that be down here, yeah, they do that. Like, I could have told you that. Like, you should have asked me, like, if this was a good place to like hang out. I would have told you no. So I'm just like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? He's like, no, like, you wouldn't. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not surprised that you're telling me like that. And I'm just like, I've never experienced nothing like that. Like, I've never seen anything like that, like nothing. So whatever, he drive me back to my car and he offered to follow me to my mom's house. I'm just like, no, it's cool. Like, it's just like 10 minutes like up the road. Like, you're good, whatever. Like, thank you so much for getting me out of that jam. I appreciate you. You my dog. You still not getting no booty, but like, yeah, I appreciate that. So whatever. Get back to my mom's house. I get a shower because I want to wash off all of this stuff. I don't know if anything like got on me when they were like hugging me, or like Erica was like close to my face. I don't know if I breathed anything in. Like, I'm just thinking so much. So I'm just like in the shower, like scrubbing for like 30 minutes. So I fall asleep that night. Nothing else happened that night, y'all. So I wake up the next day because, like I said, I'm off. Erica had to go to work, but she did in fact text me like later on that night. It was probably like 4 a.m. and she texted me and was like, oh, I'm just making sure like you made it home safe. Girl, I made it home before like 2 o'clock or something, and you texted me like 4. If I didn't, I would have been like in somebody ditch or something. You wouldn't even know. It was 2 hours later. So anyways, so I just didn't respond. And it's not like I was ignoring her. It was kind of just like Sundays when I don't have nothing to do, it's just like a lazy day. Like, I just be in bed watching movies. I'm hanging out with my mom. Like, I'm not thinking too much on my phone, like texting people back, responding to people. I was not ignoring her though. So I don't know if like in her brain she thought like she equated like me not responding to like her guilty conscience or what, but she started like blowing up my phone, like quadruple texting me like later on that day, like, hey, I'm clocked in, but just making sure like you're okay, like you're not still feeling sick or nothing. I'm not responding. So then she started sending me paragraphs, y'all. Like, I also just want to say, like, last night that was like totally out of character for me, but mind you, your homeboy just told me that you always do this whenever you're on edge. But anyways, last night was just totally out of character for me. Like, I don't want you to think that like I do that. Like, please don't walk around thinking that like I'm a addict or nothing like that. Like, I swear to you, I'm not. Like, that was such like a bad presentation or representation, whatever she said. That was like a bad what's the word I'm looking for? Impression. That was like a bad like impression of me. Like, that was the first time you seeing me outside of work, and like she just going on and on about how like she's a really good person and she just made a mistake and like that's not her. And like, girl, I don't care. I don't know if she thought like I was gonna go like tell like our boss or something. Like, maybe I should have, but like that's not my business. Like, I don't care. Like, if it's not like directly affecting me or like putting me in harm's way or like putting me in danger or something, like do what you do. Like, just keep me away from it, because like if we get pulled over or something and you got this stuff on you, I'm not taking a charge for you. But I guess she thought like, because she really don't know me that well at this point in time, like that I was gonna go like tell, because I was really close with our store manager too, that I was gonna go tell her like what the case may be. I don't know what she had going on in that up ass mind, but girl, I'm not gonna go tell nobody. So whatever. I'm just not texting back because I'm just like, I don't even want, like, I actually want to like forget what happened last night. Like, I just don't care. So the next day I worked and she was coming in whenever I was leaving, but she made it a point to come in way early. I think she got there like an hour before she was even supposed to clock in. And the way my job was at that time, like sometimes it would be cool like if you clock in like a little bit early, but like a whole hour, no. So like what they would do is like you couldn't even like go in like the back room, like the employee like back room, whatever. Like, you had to sit in the front of the store like on one of the little benches as if you were like a customer. You just had to sit there until it was time for you to clock in, because like the district manager, he used to trip about like payroll and stuff like that. But anyways, so I'm just, you know, it was like a regular shift. My store manager was there. She was asking me like, how was it going out with Erica and her friends? And like, I don't know if my store manager like knew what she did, because like, why would you just randomly ask me that? But like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not thinking too much of it. So I'm just like, yeah, like it was cool. Like they're cool or whatever. They're nice. I just had to like leave early because like my stomach started like messing with me and I just felt really sick. So she was just like, oh, okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So Erica walks in. So she's just like, hi, Lauren. Hi. Like, how are you? Like, are you feeling better? Like, I hope you're feeling so much better. Like, it was low-key giving like a little fake. So I'm just like, yeah, girl, like I'm good. Like I just needed to, you know, like go home, take it easy on Sunday. Like I'm so sorry I wasn't like responding to you. I just wasn't feeling like sociable. Like, yeah, I'm cool now. Just lying. I'm lying. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. So she's just like, oh, good. Like, I can't wait for you to come out with us another time. Like, hopefully it'll be like better. Again, who is us? Erica, I'm never coming out with you and your friends ever again, babe. Don't you worry about it. You won't have to worry about that ever again. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath for that to happen. So I'm just like, oh yeah, like yeah, I'll let you know, like yeah. So she's just like, you're good, like we're good. So then she's looking at my store manager. So she was like, what were y'all like talking about? Like how has it been? Like what y'all been talking about all day? That guilt eating you up. So my manager, like my store manager, my boss, she don't like, she's oblivious. So I'm just like, because now I want to make you sweat a little bit. Now I want to make you sweat. I'm just like, nothing. She asked me about us going out and I told her I had a good time. That was really it. So she's just like, oh, y'all were talking about like when we went to, and she said like the place. So I'm just like, yeah. So she's just like, oh, yeah. So like, what'd you say? Like you had a good time, right? It's like, yeah, I had a good time. It was just very awkward. So my store manager was like, y'all are being weird. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. So by the time we was done with that conversation, it was time for me to clock out, baby. I'm trying to avoid Erica at all costs. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Whatever you got going on in your head, like whatever. So I go to the back to get my stuff and to punch out, to clock out. Which actually, I'm like, I had to clock out at the register behind the counter, at the computer behind the counter. But anyways, I'm still going to get my stuff. So she come back there. She run back there. She's just like, did you tell insert store manager name about the... And I'm just like, no. So she's just like, are you sure? Like, you didn't say anything, right? I'm just like, no. You're good. Like, you're good. I don't care. So she's like, oh, thank you so much. Like I was telling you, like, that's just not something that I do. And I know I shouldn't let people, like, peer pressure me into stuff. But I'm just like, yo, homeboy said y'all always do this. And it was like, when she said, like, let's take a bathroom break and you said you got some, like, that's not your, like, how would you know? You know, like, it's just like, I hate when somebody tries to insult my intelligence and, like, lie to me. To my face. Like, you lying to me, look at me dead in my eyes, like bold face lying. I hate that so much. Please don't ever play with me like that. Like, you don't gotta lie to me. I don't care. Like, do what you do. I'm not judging. I just don't want to do it with you. Which maybe I am judging a little bit now that I think about it, but still, like, you don't gotta do all of that. It's not that serious. So she's just like, yeah, okay, like, I'll see you whenever, like, we work together again, blah, 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 like, have a good day, da, da, da. So after that, it was kind of, like, weird between me and her, but not anything on my part. I just think, like, the guilt was just eating her up, and she just, like, I don't know, she thought, like, I was gonna, like, blackmail her or what, but it was just like, I know this dirty little secret about you, and don't cross me because I'm gonna use it against you. Like, I don't care. I could have. But, like, I don't care that much. Like, it's really not that deep to me. And then, like, slowly after that, I started becoming real cool with Delilah and all of that. And Also, I just want to say, and this is not for the people who actually like support me, and I know the people who like constantly every single video, y'all in the comments, y'all show me love on Instagram. Like, I know the people who actually like support me. It just be like trolls in the comments that get mixed in with the family. Somebody said, because if you know who Delilah is, you know the story that I'm talking about, where she set me up and she left me in that house full of guys. Somebody said that I was a bad friend for leaving the house, leaving Delilah at that house. Are you dumb? Are you okay? Are you on that stuff that Erica and her friends was on in that bathroom? And like, I get it, like everybody is not going to agree with everything that I talk about. Everybody is not going to agree with the decisions that I've made, nor do I want you to. Like, everybody is free to their own opinion. But once you get to calling me like dumb and stupid and bitches and hoes and like all of this stuff, and you think that I'm not going to say nothing to you, like, because most of the time I don't. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I just be getting hundreds of hate comments. Like, no, it's very like far and few in between. But like sometimes some of y'all be getting beside yourself. And then when I keep that same energy back to you, you want to delete the comments. I don't like that. Because stand on that. You said what you said and you thought that I wasn't going to say nothing. And most of the times I don't. Sometimes I just be bored and I'm just like, okay, you want this energy? You want this attention? I'm going to give it to you. And then you want to delete the comment. So... But anyways, yeah, that was that with Erica. I don't know if she's still on that stuff, y'all. Slowly after that, like, I feel like, because remember I told y'all I got fired from this job because of the altercation. Did I ever tell y'all about the altercation? I might gotta tell y'all that story time about how I got fired from the job. But anyways, oh no, I did tell y'all with Nisha. Yeah, I did tell y'all. My camera's about to die. I gotta go change my battery, y'all. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I love you so much. I appreciate you, but you already knew that. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and turn on your post bell notifications. I'm gonna go record this confessions video, and I'm gonna see y'all next week for a brand new story time. Bye, y'all.